one-day thing.
You don't have to put it, because I can't find them. It just looks at you guys.
That's what
You put it to them there.
What's loose at the
I
top?
never would like that.
No, one of them's at loose at the top. You spin it around.
Is that what she does? I'd like a couple of those before the wedding.
Yeah, should be.
Do you think there's enough? I want to do it for the wedding. I like David. He's my buddy. He's a good little boy.
Think you're really gonna be here tonight?
You want your microphone?
Three of us here.
I call to order the Etna Township Board of Trustees special meeting here on Tuesday, March 25th, 2025 at 6 p.m. Roll call, please.
Mr. Evans?
Here.
Mr. Burkholder?
Here.
Ms. McKee?
Here. Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Is there a motion to adopt the agenda? So moved. I'll second.
I've got discussion. The items on this agenda were exactly the ones I requested be on the agenda last meeting. Exactly the items that Mr. Burkholder, Ms. McKee refused to address at the last meeting, causing us to be here today.
That's not true.
And ma'am, this is my time.
I'll give you some time.
And on March 14th, I sent that request in to have these prosecutor items addressed. It was ignored by Mr. Burkholder. At the meeting, again, I attempted to amend the agenda and it included this. And again, it was refused, ignored. And what's mind-boggling is even during the meeting, there was a motion to approve the roof replacement contract that included the prosecutor needing to review the contract. But again, that was refused. So now we have to come here today for this, but not only that, the scheduling, can't we get anything right? Immediately after that meeting, I called for a special meeting, no response whatsoever. Friday, got a response from the secretary or administrative assistant saying, hey, when are you available? Stated the days. I kept them open, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Heard nothing. So I scheduled Sunday evening. I'm working on a resident's bathroom, 84 years old, 95 years old, trying to help them out. And I had to pull off that to come here because the other two trustees, Burkholder and McKee, can't even address basic items during an agenda or even schedule a special meeting, putting it out until right before.
Trustee McKee,
Do you want? Okay, I'll finish in public comments.
Well, that's enough, Mr. Evans. You constantly try to occupy and weaponize the agenda. Ms. McKee, do you have
Thank
anything?
you, Mr. Burkholder. I just want to say this. Mr. Evans is in a campaign mode, so you'll start seeing him amping me and Gary Burkholder and myself, McKee, constantly at this podium as well as on social media. I just want to be clear. We are aware of this meeting. That's why we're here today. We made the agenda available on Monday, so it'll be ready for today. But as far as Mr. Evans, he's continually to blame myself and Burkholder for things that he's not getting his way. Now, this is a business meeting. I just wish he would understand. In these 3 years, he still hasn't understood. This is business. We're not here to bash. We're not here to lie. We are here to take care of the business of the township. I would like for us to move forward in taking care of the business and stop blaming and stop campaigning.
Roll call on the agenda, please.
Mr. Evans?
Yes.
Mr. Burkholder?
Yes.
Ms. McKee?
Yes.
Agenda is adopted. Public comments, is there anyone who would like to speak to any?
Since you cut me off.
Well, Mr. Evans, I'm going to tell you right now, I will call you out of order if you engage in any type of name calling, calling us to liars. Well, you go ahead, because that seems to be your specialty. So state your name and address.
Mark Evans. And I'm here because I have been
Address,
silenced
address,
time
please.
and time
Address,
again. You know
address,
my
Mr.
address.
I want your address for the
Say
record.
my name.
Address for the
No, we
record.
direct
I don't even need
Yes,
to
you
say
do,
it.
Mr.
See, the
Evans.
rules are
You don't
different.
have to
Yes, you
give your name up here.
Give your
No.
name and address,
No.
please, for the record.
Mark Evans, now you know. Again,
He doesn't-
I'm up here because I'm silenced repeatedly on this board by Mr. Burkholder and Ms. McKee. Now, what Ms. McKee just stated was a lie. I have emails.
You're out of order, Mr. Evans.
I have emails to prove.
To talk about the agenda.
It is, this is about the agenda. I have emails to prove that I requested on March 14th that these items be included on the March 18th agenda. I have video proof that I attempted to amend the agenda and both Mr. Burkholder and Ms. McKee refused to even second it for discussion or approval. So again, this isn't about campaigning. This
Oh, it
isn't,
is.
the lies are
It
coming
is a
from
lie.
those podiums right there.
You're out of order again.
And this is about attending to the proper business of this township. And again, why wasn't this handled Tuesday? So we have to come in here on another day, have more staff hours that should be addressing other items, yet Ms. McKee and Mr. Burkholder can't do anything right. And again, the scheduling of this.
Did you?
There was a request
They're done.
Wednesday
Stop.
for a special meeting that I heard nothing until Friday from the administrative assistant, and then nothing until Monday. And that's why I'm here in these clothes, because I had to pull off of what I'm doing, helping a neighbor.
So sorry
And
that you had to pull up your clothes.
this is my time, Ms. McKee.
I'm just
Respect it.
responding. I'm respecting it all right.
Do you want me to play you calling me
Yeah.
the devil?
I don't care. You can. That's
You're out of
fine.
order again.
That's fine.
Let's let him finish
This-
up and we'll
This
move
is
on.
beyond ridiculous, and this is a perfect example of the mismanagement, the incompetence, and the absolute refusal to do what's right by Mr. Burkholder and Ms. McKee. It's ridiculous. There's no reason anybody should have had to be here today, because we could have addressed it Tuesday, but you both refused.
Did you have a resolution prepared for the
This
record?
is my time for public comments, Mr. Burkholder, and if you
You have
recall,
3 minutes
I
around.
stated that it should be a template at the last meeting. Did you as supervisor of staff have that created? No. So, again, more mismanagement, and you want to be clerk of courts? You want to bring this
You're out of the
dysfunction
order
to
again,
clerk
Mr. Evans.
of
You're
courts?
bringing in a
No,
non-relevant
this is
topic.
about the improper.
You have 30
mismanagement.
seconds, Mr. Evans.
This
Wrap
is
it up.
about the improper mismanagement
Wrap it up.
of this agenda and meeting. You can't even communicate properly. And again, people, we now have staff putting hours in this instead of addressing the township and resident needs.
The only comment I have, do you have anything?
No.
The only comment I have is, Mr. Evans, you failed to provide a prepared resolution for a project that you were supposed to complete.
Yep.
No,
We
sir.
will go now back to the public. Please
You lied
state your
again.
name and address.
Phyllis Bundy, 10254 Tollgate Road. I'm saying this respectfully to all of you. You are all running for office. You are all campaigning. You need to tone it down and actually put in what you really feel and do it in a civil way. Everyone is getting tired of this. office.
Yes.
All of you.
Yes.
Every one
Yes.
of you.
That's right.
All three of you.
Mhm.
So let's just stop it.
Yep, you're right. You're right. You're absolutely right.
Anyone else at this time? Okay. I'll make a motion to approve Resolution 2025-016, resolution requesting certain legal opinions from the Licking County Prosecutor's Office. And there are two items: the request for the Licking County Prosecutor to represent Etna Township in case 2025-00243PQ. And the second is to request for the Licking County Prosecutor to review the contract sub-agreement with R&J Commercial Contracting, Inc. and advise the Board of Trustee, and that happens to be the roofing contract, which now any type of, and is there a second?
I'll second.
Second discussion.
Well, first of all, the resolution in front of us has you moving the motion and you seconding this. Now, you said you created this, so did you review this resolution?
Yes, I did.
And you didn't see those errors? This is what I'm talking
Which
about.
copy do you have? Because,
Well,
yes.
I have the one that was provided to me that you're just scratching out right now.
That's correct. And that's
And-
not the one I presented, so
And
if
so-
there's an error, that's fine.
And so
I made the
again,
motion,
no,
there'll be a
but
second.
I'm discussing here that this is the mismanagement that's going on that I'm dealing with. I'm not campaigning, I'm trying
Move
to
to
get,
amend to have the resolution reflect that, and by the way, the one that I originally did had blanks there to show that Trustee McKee made the second. Is
Yes,
there a second
that's
to the
right.
amendment? Roll call on the amendment, please.
Mr. Burkholder?
Yes.
Mr. Evans?
yes,
Ms. McKee?
Yes. Any further discussion on the
Yes.
resolution?
yes. Again, these are the items I attempted to deal with last Tuesday, so now we're a week delayed. There are timelines apparently on the lawsuit for the failure to provide public records, which Mr. Burkholder, you've stopped since May.
That's not
So
correct.
it is correct because you were over the administrator when she came in October, and that wasn't done. Nothing was done. You oversee her. You made that abundantly clear in your email, and yet nothing done. This goes back to May, and even my records request, because I can't get records, aren't being complied with, and this is the result of it. Now, I hope that you're not going to mismanage this like the BZA and the liquor control hearing.
You're out of order.
No, I'm not. This is on topic.
It is
That
not on topic.
twice
This is
previously
regarding
you
the
failed to-
resolution in front of it.
you
I'm going to
failed-
call the question and
Yes,
ask
so
for
we
a
gotta
roll
go,
call.
because he's going off the record.
We
This
got
is a special meeting.
public comments after this. That's fine.
Roll call, please.
Ms. McKee?
Yes.
Mr. Burkholder?
Yes,
Mr. Evans?
Yes.
resolution passes. This will be referred to the prosecutor, as well as a corrected copy of the resolution.
And who's going to refer it and who's going to handle it?
Well, it says clearly in there, it's going to either be the township administrator or the township board president.
We don't have an administrator.
That's right, so it's either or, so we'll get that down tonight.
So the board president that isn't addressing anything.
You're out of order, Mr. Evans.
Yeah.
Right.
To those people that have talked about, I completely agree. It's about civil discussion and debate. But for the last 3.5 years, it's been constant attacks against the other trustees. That's part of the problem here. Public comments at this time. 2 minutes, please.
Mark Evans, again, I have to do this because Mr. Burkholder and Ms. McKee attempt to silence me on the board.
That's not true.
The reason I brought up the prior two instances, the BZA was sued. Our attorney stated
You're out of order. It has to pertain to the items on the
it
agenda,
is
Mr.
on
Evans.
the prosecutor request,
Thank
and so the BZA did not have counsel, even when our board counsel indicated Mr. Burkholder needs to get them counsel.
You're out of order,
He
Mr.
failed
Evans.
to do so.
Because it's
The
a special
liquor
meeting.
control hearing,
Mr.
no one
Evans,
showed up.
you can't
The
do this.
prosecutor-
You're out of order, Mr.
Two
Evans.
emails were not responded to
Mr. Evans,
by
you
Mr.
cannot speak on
Burkholder.
other things. This is a special
I am
meeting.
speaking on
You can't do
this.
it. You can't do it,
I
Mr.
am
Evans.
speaking on this.
No, you're not. You're bringing in unrelated
Because
items on
you
this,
just
Mr. Evans.
approved a person that twice now failed to secure and properly handle counsel for the township. Now, the liquor control hearing, we knew since October, and Mr. Burkholder failed to address it, failed to respond to 2 emails from the prosecutor, and even one that I responded to the prosecutor saying that, no, I don't think we were gonna have outside counsel, and that apparently they refused to address it when someone came to them pleading, hey, can you show up and represent us? This is not how things should be handled. I can guarantee that these criticisms have nothing to do with the election or anything but the proper administration of this township, and it's not being done. And I'm fearful that this will be mishandled again by Mr. Burkholder. So these are, and it is on topic. I know you want to hit the gavel.
It's
again,
not
Mr.
on topic.
Burkholder.
30 seconds.
It is
30
about this
seconds.
prosecutor that you again put yourself in control of everything, yet accomplish nothing.
I did not. We do not have an
You've
administrator.
driven away applicants, appointees.
Out of order again. Has nothing to do with the
It
topics
does,
that are on this.
because you
It does not,
continue
Mr.
to put
Evans.
yourself in
It is a
control.
political attack.
No, it is not. It is.
Does
about
anyone
you
else have
putting
any,
yourself
are there
in
any other
control.
residents that would like to speak at this time? You're out of time, Mr. Evans, so. Anyone else?
That's the resolution.
Very good, thank you. Is there a
Motion
motion
to
to
the
adjourn?
president, turn off his
Is there,
phone before
is
the
there a
meeting.
motion to?
Adjourn. So moved.
Thought we have an executive session.
I'll set there, no, there's no need for an executive
So
session.
we just throw it on there, just throw it on there?
No, it's.
That's
Mr.
not being transparent to the public.
Well, Mr. Evans, there is nothing to discuss.
John Carlo
in our
used to do that.
Executive session. You are out of order again, Mr. Evans.
John Carlisle.
You can't control yourself. Roll call, please.
Mr. Burkholder?
Yes.
Ms. McKee?
Yes.
Mr. Evans?
And this is to adjourn?
Yes.
Yes.
Wait, sign that piece of paper.
What a waste of time.
Mark,
Yes, sir.
sign that resolution before you leave.
Which one?
The one Gary has.
Well, he's holding it.
Yes, and I'm reviewing it, so that,
Probably got more errors.
Probably.